budget to listen to the concerns of the citizens of Worth County. The board has worked on the 2013-2014 budget for several weeks and have come up with a balanced budget that I totally disagree with. This budget fails to meet the current or future needs of Worth County. Our 2013-2014 budget is $9,447,353. Our reserve balance is $843,316. This balance is far below the normal requirements of government. Worth County should have a reserve balance equal to 3 months of normal obligations. Our reserve should be $3 million minimum. We have less than a month's reserves. Should we encounter a countywide or unexpected financial emergency, we will be in deep financial trouble. Already the board voted in this past Thursday's meeting to borrow $750,000 on a TAN note to meet the upcoming obligations of the county. I am deeply concerned that departments across the county and taxpayers will be affected by what took place during the past administration in 2009 and 2012. The millage rate was reduced by 1.405 mils. This reduction has resulted in a loss of over $2 million in revenue the county could have used. The total revenues lost for this budget year is nearly $600,000. With the recession, reduced spending by consumers, and the new gate card for farmers, we expect an estimated sales tax reduction of over $100,000. This loss of revenue will be devastating to this year's budget requirements. We see all aspects of the government affected: sheriff, health department, fire rescue, EMS, recreation department, public works, constitutional officers. All will be deeply affected by the decisions we make on this budget. There is no way that this budget can reach the needs of this county without a tax increase. Even with a modest increase, the needs of each department will not be adequate. Funding will fall far short of what we truly need. The tax increase will allow the board to avoid borrowing funds from the reserves. I realize that many of you, like me, rejected any tax increases. However, a failure to increase the taxes will affect this county now as well as the future. There are members of this board who are against the tax increase. I continue to ask myself the question, why? Why would anyone object to moving Worth County forward? A tax increase will show outside business that we are a progressive county and will help this county bring in new business and new jobs. We each need to think about the future and not just today. One member wants to put the weight of the budget on the backs of the county employees. Ms. Bozeman has stated that 16 furlough days is the answer, or we should take a reduction in the number of employees. I totally reject this and will fight this to the end. Mr. Sutton simply said that he is against the tax increase. I respect their feelings about a tax increase, but I want Worth County to move forward and not stagnate as it has been over the past several years. I will propose that this board approve a millage rate increase of 1.405 mils. As I stated earlier, even an increase of 1.405 mils failed to adequately provide the needed revenue to each department of county government, but it will be a start to bring Worth County into the 21st century and make us more viable for business. Judge Acord, would you like to come forward, please, ma'am?
Commissioners, my telephone has been cut. But I asked for a telephone and internet, because currently we're on the Probate Court's internet, and we've been asked to get our own internet. So I increased my budget for that. Not only was I not presented with internet, approved for internet, my budget was cut. And as of May, my budget is a negative $63.77. And this doesn't include my internet. So therefore, I have to have internet to operate. I asked for an increase in postage, and that was not granted. My training, I asked for $1,500 in training, and it was cut. And judges are on mandatory, as of last year, 2012, we're on a mandatory certification training that must be completed in a certain time frame. Missing any of these required classes could prevent me from receiving the certifications. Also, my clerks have a similar training schedule that they're required to take. My office supplies were cut as well. So I'm asking for an increase in that. As of May, my budget was at negative $1,702. And last but not least, my employees, normally Probate Court, from my understanding, in past years has always operated in 2 full-time clerks. And a lot of times they also have a part-time clerk. I want to apologize to each one of you, because apparently I didn't make myself clear. I was asking for an additional part-time clerk, just assuming that the full-time clerk was a given, since Probate Court hasn't ran in years with just one full-time clerk. So I'm coming before you tonight, compromising. If I can get one full-time clerk and one part-time, I'm sorry. If I can get another part-time clerk in January, as you know, I have a government state worker that's there until November. Well, her contract runs out in November. So I'm willing to go through December with only a full-time clerk and a part-time clerk. It's going to be tough, but this is my compromise to each one of you. That in January, that if you'll allow me to hire another part-time clerk with 29 hours, and I say 29 hours because I understand that at 30 hours, the county is required to pay for health insurance. So if you'll allow me to hire a part-time clerk at 29 hours in January, with the understanding and agreement from the board that the person that I hired understands that they're 29 hours until July, when the new budget comes out, then I can move that person to full-time. Okay, so let me recap that. Right now I have one full-time and 2 part-times. I'm asking that in January I have one full-time, which is my chief clerk, and then 2 part-times. Keep Miss Kelly. She's an extremely asset. She's a great asset to the probate court, and she will be at 16 hours a week. And then I hire another part-time clerk at 29 hours a week. My travel has also, well, I said that was last, but I noticed a note down here. My travel was also cut, but I'm willing to work with you that I'll pay out-of-town expenses, like the mileage and stuff like that. I'll pay that out of my pocket. So the proposed budget that I gave you tonight is $4,084 over your proposed budget to me.
$43,765, is that right?
Yes, sir.
But on my proposed budget that you sent is $100,000
this is the new budget. I'm trying to work with you because I believe that we're a team. And I understand that the county doesn't have money. So I'm willing to work the best of my ability. Again, my clerks we do not take breaks. Sometimes we don't get lunches. But I also think, just for the record, I think it's unfair that county employees have to bear the burden. I ask that y'all do whatever it takes to meet these budgets.
Yes, sir. I'd like for all your employees that don't eat lunch, that skips lunch, that can't eat every day, I'd like for them to come in here and say it, Mr. Cord, and say, and let me look at them, and say, and tell me that they don't go eat lunch,
So,
I mean, that's all I'm asking,
Art.
I hear all these pitiful stories, you talking about tough times, I don't know where you know what tough time is or not, I'll be honest with you.
Sir, can you tell me 5 things that goes on in my court? Can you tell me 5 things that goes on in my court? Because a lot of times y'all are trying to tell us exactly, well, we got to cut this and we got to cut that. When a lot of times you don't even have a clue what goes on in my court. And I'm really taking offense at that because I believe by your statement that you're really calling me a liar.
I'm not calling you a liar, no ma'am, I'm not. I'm not calling you a liar.
Then why would you make a
Nobody a
statement?
liar,
Well, what you're saying is you don't believe it unless my employee comes up here and says it.
Well, I tell you what
Well,
I
I tell you what
believe.
you can look at.
I
You
tell
can
you
look
what I
at their
believe.
payroll and see how much overtime
I
they're
believe
doing.
there's ways to never,
Let's keep it going. So,
I'm through.
go ahead, Judge.
I'm just wondering if y'all have any questions.
Well, as I stated in my statement, the only way that I can see this county can meet support is that we do take a tax increase. And how much of that increase would go to your office would be enough for you to hopefully do what you want to do. But we won't know until after we, take a vote on the millage rate, which we plan on doing hopefully next Tuesday. Hopefully Mr. Bill will be here next Tuesday when we can, have a full board where we can vote and see where we're at. Because if we don't have a tax increase, I don't know how we're going to do what we need to do. It's straightforward. I just cannot see.
Yes, sir, I agree with that.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. This county, we're in a position we're in today.
Well, since there's several citizens here tonight, I would like to address them that if I don't get the clerks that I need, that I may have to cut back on your firearms permit certain days a week, your marriage license certain days a week, because I don't have the staff to accommodate you. And another thing I'd like to address to the board is, we're a veteran community. Majority of our citizens work outside of this community. So if you're coming to the courthouse, a lot of times you're having to take time off from work to get here. So if you're taking off time from work, and I'm sorry, but I don't have enough staff. Is that going to make you happy? That raising taxes isn't going to make you happy. But neither is if we can't provide a service, it won't make you happy.
I'm gonna address you on your office supply. You asked for $1,000 worth. We gave you $638. We looked at the history on the office supplies, because we're doing a simple purchasing line to cut down on the price that we're paying for copy paper. So your office supplies, you should be all right in that line.
It's a possibility if y'all do promote that it's a possibility that I will be okay. But, we don't have any history to back that up.
We don't have any history, but we have some figures where we've been paying $39 for copy paper. But you got to figure now $33. And central purchases will cut down on this stuff because you're ordering in bulk.
Well, that's fine. I mean, again, I work with the board as much as I can, and I believe that we're a team. And I regret that we're having to come before you in a public hearing, because to me, this just promotes division within our community. This is very unprofessional that we have to come before you in the public. As a business owner, I would have never taken a stance like this. And this county has to be ran like a business.
That's exactly why you got cuts in the budget.
I understand that.
The federal government right now, look what they're doing. The defense department's taking 15 furlough days.
I understand that. And as a business owner, I had to trim my employees, I had to, make adjustments in that, but when it comes to the point where you have nothing else to trim, I have to raise prices on my product.
That's right, I'm in business too, and I agree with you 100% on that part. You have to raise prices to offset your losses. It's not pretty sometimes, but you have to do it.